Hi water signs, you've arrived at Awaken Unshaken Tarot, and today we're going to do your second half of October general love reading for all, good grief, hello, for all Cancers, Pisces, here we go, and Scorpios. I've done most of the shuffling for your reading off camera, just so that my file sizes aren't so enormous to upload. We're just going to do in a last few here, and then we'll get started. All right, let's cut this deck. All right. My nose is itching. Okay, guys, I have already done this reading like twice. The video was way too long, and so I'm going to I've tried to shorten it somewhat. I tried to kind of edit it back. Instead, I decided to do the reading again, shorten my spread, and go through it a little bit quicker, and I'm going to try to keep the pace up. So let's lay it down. Keep up. Here we go. Okay. I'm very interested to see if this... Wow, if this reading is going to generally be what the last one was. Generally speaking, yeah, it is what the last one was. Generally speaking. We're going to take the bottom three cards as clarifying energies. That leaves us with the Tower card on the bottom of the deck for overarching energies. You know, everybody's favorite card. You know, I heard somebody say recently, if you look at this card with the perception of the shack has to fall or be torn down before the mansion can be built, then it doesn't look so bad. And of course, we all know, you know, one thing has to end before another one can begin. It's the nature of duality. We can't have creation if we don't have destruction. We can't have up if we don't have down. And we can't have light if we don't have dark. We all know that. But none of us want to go through the dark. So, I get it. Alright, guys. Starting out. I'm going to start out here. Second half of October. Looks to me like... yeah... There's been some chaos. There's been some arguing, some fighting, some disagreements. This card is interesting to me because these people don't look like they're cutthroat. They don't look like they are, you know, they don't look like they really mean it, actually. They look like it's, if not petty, definitely small disagreements. Just a lot of them. You know, there's a whole lot of people going, yeah, I'm not sure who I'm fighting or what I'm fighting for, but I'm damn sure not putting the wand down, you know. So some arguments and disagreements, definitely. Leo, you got the Strength card. And I was doing some reading on this card not long ago, and it pointed out that this card can also be feminine wiles being, you know, used... manipulatively, we'll say. Now, this first row of three cards is how you're feeling about the connection, okay? So, you feel like there's been a lot of arguments, a lot of disagreements. You feel like it's required some strength. Now, about the feminine wiles thing, I'll leave that up to you guys to decide. But, yeah, you feel like it's required some strength from you. And it definitely have something to do with a Leo. I definitely have Leo. Oh, I have Leo twice. Leo twice. Capricorn. Lot of air. Lot of water. Little fire. No earth. The O signs had no earth in their readings either. That's very interesting. Okay, and your third card is the Nine of Swords. So this can be, you know, especially with that Strength card in the middle, reading all three of them together, you know, I don't get that this is deep, dark despair. I get that it's taking up space in your head, you know. Taking up space in your head probably has you, all of the little wheels grinding up there for maybe later than it should. But I don't think that it's something that is knocking you down into a deep depression or anything of that nature. Now, these next three cards are how your partner is feeling about the connection or the energy surrounding them and the connection. And we've got the Six of Swords. This is moving from rough waters into calmer ones. All right. See all these swords in the boat with her? Oh, I used to be so confused about why this woman needed all these swords. I kept thinking, is she going somewhere really dangerous? What the hell? These are lessons that she's learned on her path. So it hasn't been for nothing. Everything that she's been through, the relationship that she's been in, and the time that she's spent has not been for naught. There have been lessons that are learned that are going with her. She is a better, stronger version of herself. So nothing is for nothing, you know. All the, again, investment, the mental investment there, that goes with her. And then we move on to the Two of Swords. Now, this is the energy in the middle of the deck. So that is also a very strong energy surrounding the entire reading. Not as strong as the overarching energy of the Tower, but definitely strong. This is a stalemate, deadlock. Could just be she's making choices. But, see, she's blindfolded here. And she has two things that could either be solutions already in her hands, or could at the very least be the problems themselves, so that, you know, she's not seeing them clearly. She's up in her head, and with the blindfold on, she stands no chance of logically working through this, finding a solution, so she's just kind of at a stalemate. Now, if you do a little bit of reading on this card, it talks about how inertia is what keeps the blindfold on her. That not moving, not deciding is a decision. All right? And usually, guys, when we don't decide, the universe will decide for us. I mean, I'm just saying. Just saying. I know I've been there. Third card that your partner, person, love interest, loved one has as their energies or their feelings about the relationship, the Devil card. Now, either you guys are into some really kinky S&M kind of sex stuff going on. See how they're all chained up at the naked? You got some tails you put on, because I mean, anyway. Generally, this is not S&M. This is more along the lines of anything that is binding you. It can be addictions, but in the context of a love reading, it's more likely that it's a toxic relationship or a codependent relationship. It can even be a relationship that you've just grown addicted to for whatever reason, and you feel like you can't leave. You feel like you're chained to it. Feeling of being trapped or enslaved to this thing. All right, moving on to the next row, guys. Yeah, those aren't too bright and sunny, but it gets better. It gets better. Okay, because in the last row we have what the universe, okay, is wanting for this connection. And the first card we have is the World card. The World card is the last card in the Major Arcana. Major Arcana is like Strength, the Devil. We've got a few more here I'll get to. Are major life events, all right? Starts with the Fool's Journey and goes all the way through every major life event you can think of. The World, when we finally get to the World, we've completed the cycle, okay? We have completed it. It's done. We're ready to move back into the energy of the Fool, which isn't foolish. The Fool is a very young, very naive person getting ready to strike out on their own and experience life for the first time. And they're so excited and they have no idea of how life's going to slap them around or anything yet. They have no trepidation whatsoever. They're just in it for the experience. They're traveling light, and man, they're ready to go. So that's what the universe is wanting, is for this cycle to close. And it looks to me like when this cycle does close, in whatever manner that is, you move straight into the Two of Cups, to the Sun. Sun, another major arcana. That's beautiful. That's happiness. That's bright and sunny. Bright and sunny and lovey and warm. Warm fuzzies, right? But a cycle has to be completed, guys. And like I said, you can wait for, the universe to make these decisions for you. You can make them yourself and take on an active role in your own destiny. Totally up to you. You can stay in it and hope that these little guys right here end up being these little guys right here. Who knows? We can't say. The three clarifying energies that I pulled, though, and it's interesting that even the order that they're in. First, Judgment. Now, normally this is a card of resurrection, renewal, Judgment Day. You reap what you sow, and that can very much be, it's a karmic card. That's very much be what it is here also. But in the context of these other two cards, this is a choice. This is decision made. If she was trying to make a choice and she couldn't get to one, this card is saying decision was made. Actually, those three cards at the bottom were also saying decision had been made. Okay, choice had been made. And we're moving into the energy of bliss. Bliss. Overflowing love and abundance, happiness and joy. Now, all aces are potential. Okay, they're not manifest into reality yet. They are the potential for it to manifest into reality. Aces hold a lot of power, a lot of energy, and when you're getting the aces, don't be discouraged by hearing it's not manifest yet. It just means it has to come into being. All of the energies are there for it to be, though. And look at this. All of the aces are also, they're also given straight from the divine. Okay? This is a gift given straight from the divine. You don't feel this kind of love without the hand of God being involved, right? And the last card in clarifying energies. I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards in the whole deck. The Six of Cups. This is soulmate. Soulmate card. This is reunion, renewal, reconciliation. It can be a past person. Actually, it is a past person coming in. A lot of times it can go all the way back to childhood, high school, college, that kind of thing. But definitely a past lover coming back in. And yeah. Reconciliation. Okay. Pulling myself back out of it. All right. Hello. It can also be a card that talks about fertility and children. If you're wanting to start a family, definitely children there. My children happen to all be grown, and we like them that way. All right, guys. That's where we stand on your tarot reading. I have pulled you a few more. The Romance Angels, Ask Angels, and a couple bonus ones. So let's see what you got. Oh, two fell out from the Romance Angels deck. So the cards you got from Romance Angels were codependency. Okay, that word has come up a lot lately, and not just in y'all's reading either. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And by those kind of addictions, it's not meaning necessarily drugs and alcohol. This is meaning addictions to having somebody else there. Addictions to maybe not being alone. Maybe you're just really used to somebody else doing the bills, you know. I mean, whatever it is, life may be calling you to step up and learn to do those things for yourself. I know my life certainly called for me to do that within the past couple of years. Pulling me back out of it again. All right, the second one you got that actually fell out of the deck and onto my lap is very soon. And it says, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So if you have this kind of energy around you, this kind of energy around you, this kind of energy around you, you have the energy around you to focus in a way that you can manifest whatever you want. Okay? Absolutely. The Ask Angels card that you got was meditation brings answers. You know, I bet I meditated for a good 4 or 5 years before I actually understood how to pull the answers from meditation. So, just saying. You might want to talk to somebody who's a little bit more experienced in meditation before you go meditate for the first time and expect an answer to all of your issues. Anybody who has been meditating for some time can tell you that. But there is nothing that will bless your life more. Last card is the Universe Has Your Back deck, and it says, I am unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. This is a great deck. I love this deck. Gabrielle Bernstein, how do you say her last name? Love her. Ooh. One more card, guys. I have this deck, Divination of the Ancients, on loan from someone right now, so I wanted to use it while I had it. The artwork and the information inside is amazing. I'm definitely getting this deck for myself. I pulled these ahead too. And water signs got arrow. Focus. Focus. And this says, like the many arrows on this card, your mind is flitting in many directions and your thoughts are scattered. However, you are being urged to bring some order into your life and make plans. The only way for you to achieve your dreams is by decluttering all those thoughts well enough to determine what they even are. It's time to become one of the arrows in the center of the card that shoots straight and to the point. You can achieve this by taking time out to decide what your goal is, planning how you can reach it, working out a schedule to stick by, and then focusing on what you want, not what you don't want. You will find that you become stronger and more grounded as you go straight to what you really want in life. Let's read that again, shall we? You will find that you become stronger and more grounded as you go straight to what you really want in life. Focus on positivity and you will make your mark. This is the way to good fortune and blessings for the world around you and ultimately also yourself. Each one of these also have a little incantation. I love this. I'm going to read the other divinatory meaning because this fits also. Start to prioritize. Make a list of what's important in your life. Walk away from anything that takes you away from your main focus. Be straight and to the point. Detox your mind through positive thinking and practice meditation. No, I love the way these readings overlap sometimes. Okay, the incantation is, my mind is like an arrow in flight. It's focused, sharp, so that I might hit the mark and reach my goal to free my dreams and feed my soul. Gotta love that. Really great deck, you guys. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you sticking around this long. And I'm going to be doing some live streams as soon as I get a handle on all of the little behind-the-scenes kind of stuff on the channel. brand new channel, so leave me some feedback in the comments. I'll definitely be reading them all right now. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell, so maybe if YouTube decides to send out an announcement, you'll know if we're live streaming or not. And I'm going to be doing monthlies, bi-monthlies, and hopefully moving into weeklies as we get into November. Other than that, I may start doing every other day live streams. We'll see how it goes. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Give me some input. I'd like for this to be a collaboration. And until you see me again on your little screen, just go love somebody. Bye, guys.